So under this new format, they are double headers. The girls and the boys varsity teams both play at the same time or the same day. And it'll be the girls next, and they'll introduce their seniors. They have 3. So both the boys and the girls are young teams, losing only 3 on each squad. Lynn English comes in at 3-0. They missed a game because Somerville had to bow out and call off their game. I don't know if they're going to make that up. They were supposed to play at Somerville, and Somerville had a problem. We mentioned Marvin Avery, Antonio Anderson, the coach. Classical gets the ball first. Gonzalez with the basketball. Straight man to man, but English will double or triple any chance they get. Thornton with a long 3, knocks it down. That's his specialty. Badmus inside, gets fouled right away. He's going to be a horse to cover inside. Congratulations to Adamid Badmus. He just got his 1,000th point. He's going to get 2 at the line. So it's Kanye Wavezwa wearing number 1. Luis Rivera is 4. Joshua St. Jean is 5. Adamid Badmus is 11. Aaron Vizcano is 22 for English. It's Jaden Thornton is 1. Marquise Battalion Avery, the coach's son, is 3. Jaden Gonzalez is 11. Angel Garcia Figueroa is 24. And Derek Omarigi is 25. As we mentioned, English will play man-to-man. They'll double any chance they get. Gonzalez gets shut off. Shot clock winding down. They got to get it up. He didn't beat the shot clock. I'm not happy with that. Darren Omarigi will come in the game. Vizcano. They try to drop it off. It got picked off by Thornton. Ahead to Omarigi. He wound up hitting the bottom of the rim. It got knocked away, and now we got a collision. Down it goes. They'll give English the basketball. Gonzalez is back and Omarigi goes out. Three-point basket, that's his specialty, Luis Rivera. And we're tied at 3. They shut Avery off as they double team him. Garcia lost it, and he lost it because somebody got a piece of his arm. It'll be a non-shooting foul. Rivera picks up his first foul. They went cross court to Morel Reyes, who just came in, and we got an offensive foul. against Omar Iji, who set a pick and moved. And he's coming out. So we're tied at 3. From dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Tip, out, off St. Jean. So a little slow start. We got 2 3-point baskets by both teams, and that's it. Through 2.5 minutes, they double up on Gonzalez, and he throws it away. Tyler Wilson is going to come in. I know you can hear me. You can probably hear Marvin Avery because he lets his players know that he's there. Inside, Badmus missed the shot, tipped his own rebound. Classical knocks it out. He missed 2 chippies. Antonio Anderson thought there should have been a foul. To Sharon Sandhu for Classical in the game for the first time. They kick it to the corner for 3. Up and good by Viscano. So it's a 3-point shooting contest in the early going. They double up, they knock it loose, and they knock it out. Classical's got to be aware they're going to double or triple any chance they get. Backcourt violation by Gonzalez. Classical they're 3-1. The 4 games they played, they haven't had the kind of pressure the English puts on them defensively. Antonio Anderson prides himself on everybody playing defense. Shot no good. Classical tracked it down. Gonzalez had it, but he stepped out of bounds. Joshua Sevilla in the game. 3-point basket, no good, but he got knocked down. Rivera got... No, they didn't call it. I thought they called it. They did. I thought everybody going down court. I thought they blew something else. He'll get 3 at the line. English started down court. I thought they called something else, but they're going to the sideline to talk to coach. Doesn't get the bounce with that one. Antonio Flores Chinchilla coming in. Marvin Avery using almost his entire roster in this first half of the first half. And Rivera, he might be too close. He's a 3-point shooter. He's missed both. Missed all of them. St. Jean with the rebound gets fouled on the putback. They let St. Jean sneak in. Rivera missed all 3 free throws. They've had 5. They're 0 for 5. St. Jean breaks the streaking, next one. Marvin's Raziris in the game for English. They missed another one. Raziris had the rebound, knocked away by Gonzalez. He gets loose, lost it on the floor. Try to dribble out, traffic. Well, Veswa takes the three, knocks it down. So a 7-0 run by English gives them a 7-point lead. We were tied at 3. Glasgow got that quick 3-point shot by Thornton. And they haven't scored since, and we're just shy of the halfway mark. In this barn burner, regardless of records, regardless of whether in the Northeastern Conference or the GBL, it's English and Glasgow, and that's all you need to know. We mentioned these kids grew up, they know each other. They may have played other sports like Little League or Babe Ruth or football, other sports. And if you win one game a year, actually 2 because you play each other twice, if you're only going to win a game, this is the one you want to win. Boy, they're putting an awful lot of pressure on Glasgow. You can't dribble through this. Avery shot no good. Badmus with the rebound. Thornton takes it away. That breaks a long streak for Glasgow. English wants a timeout. Antonio Anderson is all over Badmus saying, what are you doing? You don't want the big guy bring the ball up court. He was a little lax bringing it up. Thornton picked his pocket. We're just past the halfway mark of this first period. English is now double up on Glasgow, 10-5. We hope you're enjoying these live broadcasts coming to you on YouTube, I believe. We're also showing it on channel 15 in Lynn. And again, it's nice that these kids can get out and play, but it's kind of crazy right now because right now as these games are being played, there are football games being played at Manning. During the week there are soccer games. We did a hockey game the other day, the Jets. Usually these sports are separated, but now they're all lumped into one because the different leagues are playing different sports at different times because of the virus. Viscano outside. For Veswa, Viscano. Lost it, goes to the floor, pile up, Glasgow gets it back. Gonzalez threw that over his head. That's one of those, what are you doing? He got stuck, he was going down, he threw it, as he was going down, he threw it over his head, and it went in. So you say, nice shot. Jaden Gonzalez. Well, Vez was 3 no good. Nice block out by Garcia Figueroa. Glasgow can get a little closer. Gonzalez spending a lot of time dribbling the basketball. Inside, nice pass inside from Sandu to Figueroa. So Glasgow runs 6 in a row, and they're back within a point. Well, Veswa with a long 3, his second. That ends up a little bit of a drought for English. He saved that from the backcourt, but then Badmus took it away. Easy layup for Raziris off the pass from Badmus. Well, Glasgow ran 6. English comes back and says, we'll run 5. Shot, no good. Knocked loose. Out off English. Off St. Jean. Luis Rivera is back. And Lionel Rivera is in. Just under 2 minutes left in this first period. Thornton throws it up, doesn't get it to go. The tip doesn't go. Knocked out off Klasko. Billy. English with that 5-0 run. Veswa goes inside, can't hit it. Tip loose. Sandu throws it deep. Gonzalez winds up with it. Takes the long three-point basket. They left him alone. Inside the Badmus. Lionel Rivera faked the pass to Badmus, trying to go to the basket, and he took an extra step. Just under a minute left in this first period. Thornton dished it inside. Rivera's shot blocked. St. Jean comes away with the rebound. Veswa pushing it up. Underneath, great pass, great look for Lionel Rivera. Stolen away by Rivera. Inside to Vizcaino. Two big plays by the basket by Rivera, then the steal and the assist. And it's a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Avery shot no good. Badmus with the easy rebound. Thornton takes it away. Can't hit the shot. Figueroa Rivera. Horn sounds for the end of the period. So we were tied at 3. English went on a 7-0 run. Classical matched it with a 6-0 run. So it was 10-9. And then English went on a 9-3. And that gets it at 19-12. At the end of the first period, English on top. English, of course, back-to-back state championships. They were champions 2 years ago. They probably, more than likely, would have been state champs last year, but going to the state final, it was canceled because of the virus, so they were deemed co-champs. So they've been state champions 2 years in a row. They're denied this year because there's no state championship. Fortunately for everybody, we're coming back. We've got sports coming back, and it'll be baseball and softball. It's only fitting it should be baseball and softball because baseball and softball got shut out last year, didn't play at all. They haven't played for virtually 2 years. They're going to come back full spread, and they'll have a full state championship this year. So slowly but surely getting back into it, and hopefully we'll get back into having full-time school for everybody. Inside, nice pass, Badmus wide open. We mentioned Badmus just got his 1,000th point. The only bad part of that is he did it on the road. We didn't get to do it on Channel 15 or here live on YouTube. English with that full court pressure. Gonzalez against Vizcaino. Gonzalez got stuck. Offensive foul against Gonzalez. He was looking to go to the basket, got shut off, made the pass, but then ran in and knocked the defense down. Glasgow a little bit of foul trouble. They only have one more to waste before English shoots. Although English hasn't been very good. They missed 6 free throws. They're up 9, and they missed 6 from the line. Wavezwa for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tip. Out off St. Jean. Thornton against Wavezwa. Thornton takes the shot. They saved it. Nice save by Avery. And then we get a foul. Avery trying to go to the basket. They knocked it loose. English came away with it, but they call a foul on the drive. Only the second foul, but it's the second on Badmus. Just over a minute played in this second period. Trying to go to the basket, he lost it. Garcia Figueroa made a nice move. He started to go to his right, quickly went back to his left, but then lost control and it went out of bounds. Wavezwa will bring it up. Inside the Badmus, spins. The foul will be against Garcia Figueroa. He gets the ball down that low. Awful tough to stop him. You either have to give him the basket or foul him. Badmus will get 2 at the line. Missed another one. We mentioned again, English is up 9. That's their 7th miss from the free throw line. He missed another one. Gonzalez went in too deep, spun, and wound up losing it. And now Classical knocks it away from Lewis River out of bounds. Gonzalez drove, got underneath too far, had the shot blocked. English gets it back. They tip it away and tip it away again. Steps called against Darren Omarigi because there's 2 of them, along with Derek. So we've gone into another little lull here. We've got 2 points scored in the first 2 minutes. Classical hasn't scored. English has 1 basket. If that foul is against Badmus, that's his 3rd. He was trying to get position. They call him for. Now they put up his 1st. They had it up that he had 2 before. It's the 3rd foul on English, the 1st on Badmus according to the scoreboard. Gonzalez with the basketball. Thornton. Tough shot by Thornton. Tipped again. Piscano comes away with it. Three-point basket, no good. St. Jean had it. And we got a foul against Classical. Avery came away with the rebound, got knocked down. Second foul on St. Jean. Badmus comes back. Long shot, high off the rim. That went down and came back out again. Hit the rim, went way up in the air, came down, looked like it was going to fall in, and it bounced out. Great pass inside. Great look by Lionel Rivera to get it to Badmus. And as he was taking the shot, he got hit by Garcia Figueroa, his second foul. And with 5:13 left, English will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Badmus trying to make his first. He made one. Missed the second one. Knocked away from Avery. Off English. English is, I keep impressing, English is up 10 and they've missed 9 free throws. Thornton will put in play. Nothing goes inbounds from under the basket except the made basket. Avery spins the fall away, partially blocked. They dump it inside the Badmus. He gets fouled again, this time by Sandu. He'll get 2 at the line again. Missed another one. And he missed another one. Offensive foul again. Omar Regi trying to set a pick. They got stuck again. They couldn't move the ball. And Omar Regi moved. That's his 3rd foul. And now with 4:43 left, English will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. But I don't know if that'll hurt Glasgow because English has missed 11 free throws. English by 10 and they have the basketball. Piscino says, I got nobody to throw it to, so I'll just throw it in the basket for 3. A 6-0 start. Gonzalez slipped, fell down, he's on the floor. They'll tie him up. Glasgow's got to know you can't dribble the ball against English. If you beat your man, you're running right into somebody else. Marvin's got a wide open gate coming from the bench. High arcing shot. Badmus with the rebound. Thornton got stuck, had to take a running shot. Well, that's what steps up. That should be worth about 6. That's his 3rd trifecta. A 9-0 run. They had a 10-0 run. The foul is going to be against Badmus, I believe. We're halfway through this second period, plus 8 seconds, and Glasgow hasn't scored. It's a 16-point lead for the Bulldogs. Gonzalez, no good. Pazeris with the rebound. And he lost it. He lost control of the ball. It went out of bounds. They made a substitution while they were throwing the ball in bounds. That was the reason for the whistle. More substitutions being made. See, it's funny watching these young men play basketball. When I was coming in the gym outside, Brian Bourne and his football team were practicing, and the English team was practicing at English, the football team. St. Mary's and Tech will be playing football tonight. English won't, the Classical won't play until they lose it again. The ball goes to the floor. Classical saves it. Thornton saved it. Tip. It finally gets laid in by Avery. That was all over the place. Four minutes and 34 seconds to get their first basket. And that was like a comedy. Everybody was going for the ball. It went here, it went there, bounced here, bounced there. It finally got tipped, and Avery caught it and laid it in. And that's how they got their first basket. It was all over the floor. Looked like a mere jump ball. Classical saved it. It got loose again. It was like a hot potato. Nobody could get control of it. Avery finally did and laid it in. St. Jean kicks it out. Well, Veswa turns, throws the shot around the rim and out. And we're going to foul against St. Jean. That'll be his third. That's going to bring Abdul Ba into the game. So now Classical will be shooting free throws the last 3 minutes. They kick it out to Avery. The shot a little too strong. Tipped away. Garcia had the rebound, and it got tipped away from him. Piscano had it blocked. English is looking for a foul. They didn't get it. Avery tracks down that pass. Garcia way outside. And Garcia's going to get called. He just put his arm out and said, Lionel Rivera, get out of my way. That was like a straight arm with a fullback going off tackle. He picked up his third foul. Well, Veswa brings it up. The kick out for three. Knocking it down, Luis Rivera, his second three. Stripped away from behind. Nice defense by Piscano. He tried to bounce it in. It got tipped away nicely by Tyler Wilson, and Classical wants a timeout. We were tied at 3. Classical went on a English went on a 7-0 run. They haven't trailed since. Classical got back in it with a 6-0 run. English put together a 9-3 run to end the period, open up a 7-point lead. They came out strong here in the second period. They went on a quick 9-0 run to open the lead up to 16. They've stretched the run to 12-2 to open the lead up to 17 right now. Classical has one basket, and that was off that little comedy of errors. Deflections, bouncing, loose ball. Everybody had a piece of it. Avery finally laid it in, and that's the only basket they have in this period with 1:37 left in the second period. Avery pushing it up. He gets doubled up, in trouble. He took steps. Again, they figure they beat their one man dribbling the ball up court. They quickly get double teamed. They get stuck. They have to make tough passes, and they're turning the ball over. A minute and a half left. Classical only lead a 3-point basket by Thornton to start the game. English tied it on a 3-point basket. That one is short. Gonzalez gets rid of it. Thornton takes a long 3-point basket. Doesn't hit anything, goes out of bounds. Broughton and Gonzalez had 5 apiece in the first period. They haven't scored since. Bounce pass, they were looking for Barr. It got tipped and knocked away and stolen by Classical. Gonzalez, Thornton. Doubled up, lost it again. Missed everything. Again. English causing all kinds of problems with Classical's offense with the double team. Shot clock is off. English can take the last shot if they choose. With the little weave, holding it outside, looking for the last shot. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds, off Classical. No, they're calling it off English. So that's going to do it. Classical winds up with 2 points. And that came off that little to-do. And all of a sudden, it's 31-14. And Marvin is taking his team out in the hall. So a very big second period by the Bulldogs, looking for their 4th straight win coming in. I was hoping to have both athletic directors, but with the game here at Classical, Billy Devon has got a few more things he has to do for the girls' game coming up. But I got Dick Newton with me, and Dick, this is probably, you've been around. You've been AD for a while, but you were a coach, you're a player, and I have been around for a long time. This is the strangest year we've ever seen. With now we got basketball and hockey and soccer and football and everything going on, and your teams will start playing soccer and football, coming up. So it's really strange.
Yeah, we just got the football schedule today. We're starting the 23rd of April at Everett, so it ought to be an interesting start for us. And it's a crazy year. We're just happy to be out playing and looking forward to next year's back to normal.
Billy Devon has joined us too, the athletic director. And Billy, you've been around for a long time.
So
I just talked.
How many games now? Over 3,000?
That's 1 year. I just got through talking to Dick about what a strange year this has been, and it gets stranger now because we instead of piecing out the sports, we're playing. Like now, there's football going on at Manning Field now. There's soccer going on, hockey going on, basketball, getting ready for football.
Today, Dickie and I had a meeting with the GBL, and we found out that we're playing against each other on a Friday night at Manning in May 7th.
May 7th, Thanksgiving on May 7th.
How's that for bizarre, huh?
But this is, I'll give you both, we're winding down but to halftime, but I'll give you both to say, this had to be the most difficult time for scheduling and getting everything done where you didn't know if you're going to play, make a schedule, but you didn't know what anything was going to happen.
Well, we've had about 15 schedules put out, and they just redid the schedule today to accommodate guys that really didn't want to play football but wanted to play just 2 games. And so, like Billy said, we're happy to play each other in football and have this game here. And I'm just looking forward to getting through this season, getting through the spring, and without having any cases and doing the right thing, and looking forward to next year.
Billy, you earned your money this year,
right.
and school is closed and you earned your money.
One good thing came out of this, the basketball season. There's only 2-minute half times. I'm really enjoying that. Keeping the games moving, what I mean? Absolutely. Listen, outstanding. I've known the both of you for a very long time. I coached this young man in CYO basketball, the guy to my left, Dickie Newton.
I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, I admire you both. You've both been friends of mine for a very long time. Congratulations on the outstanding job you've done in very trying situations. You've made it possible for these kids to get out in the court, the ice, the fields, and you should be very proud of yourselves. I know I'm very proud of you. Good job.
Thank you for all that you do.
Thanks for all you
as
do.
well.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I got you out there in the you are a legend. You know that, right, John? You're a legend.
2 of my very best friends, even though they heckle me every time I see them.
We're going to put a statue of him up front. Thanks, John.
We're underway in the second half. English with a 17-point lead. Vezwa couldn't hit it, tipped up. St. Jean tipped it to himself. And he took steps. (31-14). Glasgow with the basketball, looking to go on the board first. Horton tried to pass it in the middle, picked off by Viscano. Strong to the basket, he lays it in. And again, the defense has been the strong point of English. They've had some scorers, they've had some three-point shooters, but the difference in these games have been English's defense the last couple of years with Antonio Anderson. Viscano with that basket gets into double digits with 10 points. Thornton and Gonzalez led Glasgow with 5 apiece. They got all 5 in the first period. They haven't scored since. Gonzalez now ends that with a runner. Inside the Badmus, hacks his way in, drops it in and gets fouled. He's a horse inside. If he completes the three-point play, English will lead by 20. And they get back to 9 point. They missed 11 free throws in the first half. Badmus missed like half of them. He hit that one off the glass. I don't think he called glass, but he'll take it. Threw that one a rock, but it hit off the backboard right through the net. Gonzalez in trouble. Avery had it knocked away, and now they're saying he lost it. (36-16). Bovezwa, another three. He's got 4 baskets, all triples. Thornton in trouble, gets double teamed. They used up half the shot clock. Avery throws it in. Yeah, we get a timeout. In 10.5 minutes, Classical has 6 points. They got 2 points in the second period. They've doubled that here in the first couple of minutes of the third period. They got 4. 6 different scores for English. 4 different scores for Classical. Only 2 of them have more than 1 basket, and both of those had 2 baskets in the first period. .546 left in this, is I like to call it Thanksgiving in March. You just heard from Dick Newton, Billy Devon. They're going to, English and Classical will be playing each other in football in May. Inside to Badmus, kicks it back out, the long 3. Off the rim, no good. Rivera got knocked down. The foul will be on Avery. Luis Rivera will get 3 at the line. Last time he got 3, he missed. He hit the trifecta, he missed all 3. He makes that one. Missed that one. He gets his own rebound. Blocked nicely by Garcia Figueroa. Rivera was looking for a 4-point play. So they missed the free throw, but they get the ball back. Steps again, called on St. Jean. They're doing a good job on him inside, not letting him get to the basket. He's a big target in there, especially when they look to double or triple Badness. Thornton will bring it up. Lost it. Classical lost it out of bounds. Again, Classical pushing it, trying to dribble through that defense, and it's causing him all kinds of problems. We're going to whistle for a foul. Inside to Badmus. Little over the head hook shot. Again, he's a load to cover inside. I mean, he's a very good scorer, but he's built like a right tackle. Almost lost it. Now they get tied up. It's been a game of runs for English. After the 3-3 tie, 7-0, a 9-3 run to end the period. 9-0 to start the second period, 12-2. Still in the second period. They started 5-2 here, and now it's 12-4, and English has built up a 25-point lead. And again, we're approaching the halfway mark of this third period. Shot no good. Tip. Badmus wound up with it. Vezwa let that fly from downtown. Gonzalez to Avery. A little too much shake and bake with that shot. Didn't go strong to the basket, trying a little sidestep. Tip to Badmus. Past the halfway mark. Three-point shot, no good. Gonzalez again dribbling into that double team, getting in trouble. Slipped, went down, lost it, but they call a foul on Lionel Rivera. Nobody in real foul trouble right now. Tough shot by Tyler Wilson. Lefty going away, high off the glass. Toscano pulls it back out as he gets shut off. Now he almost lost it. Gets a couple of picks. They were lucky to complete that pass. Wilson almost picked it off. Well, Vezwa with another three. St. Jean with the rebound. Stripped away. They saved it right to Avery. Three-point basket by Thornton, and he gets fouled besides. That ends a long drought by Klasko. And he hit nothing with the shot. Air ball. Well, Vezwa will bring it up. Badmus strong to the basket, too strong, but he got fouled. He'll get two at the line. English well on their way to go 4-0. Missed another one. He makes one. Avery tries to dribble through. Badmus wide open off the pass from Waweswa. 8 points in the period by Badmus. Now Thornton tries to dribble through. Classical just almost inviting turnovers as they try to dribble through and around these double, triple teams. And it's costing them dearly. They matched their biggest lead at 28, 49 to 21. Again, dribbling, moving it, not passing the basketball, not looking for the open man. They turn the ball over. Minute and a half and counting in this third period. And if there are still teams alive that still want to play basketball, strong drive, Figueroa. They supposedly have playoffs in this league, and it would be English getting the #1 seed. We got a pile up in the lane. Who are they calling it on? Badmus is down, Figueroa is down, St. Jean is down. They're calling it on St. Jean, and he fouls out. St. Jean is fouled out. Thornton gets doubled up. He just lost it. Going to the basket again. Shot no good. Toscano with the rebound. Again, just going one-on-one. Shot no good. Badmus trying to save it. He tried to knock it off. Gutierrez. And here's Thornton again. Thornton got a break. He went behind his back, lost the ball, lost it again, but they call a foul. Again, Classical going one-on-one, dribbling against this pressure, and just turning the ball over and not getting any good offense. We have 17 seconds left in this third period. Classical has 11 points in 2 periods. They have 23 virtually at the end of this third period. Gonzalez. Blocked by Badmus. They kick it out to Gonzalez. Steps called against Gonzalez. We're going to time out English with 3.7 seconds left. So the only period that Classical got double figures was the first. They got 12, with Thornton and Gonzalez getting 5 apiece. they were still in it, down 7. But that second period was a disaster. English only got 12, but Classical only got 2. And that pushed it up to 19 at halftime. And then another slow start, turnovers galore by Classical in this period. They only get 9. At one point, English outscored them 15-4 to get the lead up to 28. And now English knocked away by Avery. I'm not sure what play Antonio Hansen called. I don't think that was what he was looking for. Badness lets it fly. It doesn't go. So English comfortably ahead. The defense for English doing a job on the Classical offense. With 8 minutes of basketball left, Classical only has 23 points, getting 9 in the second and third periods, 2 in the second period. And English is waltzing away, looking to go 4-0, and they're well on their way. I think you can go out on the limb and say English is going to go to 4-0. And if and when they have the playoffs at the end of the year, English, I'm assuming, would be the number 1 seed, and they would get the games, whatever many there are, quarter, semi, final at Lynn English. English will have the basketball as we get 8 minutes officially left in this one. Roseris, Viscano, Badmus, Obezwa, and Luis Rivera out there for English. Gonzalez. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Derek Omarigi as Wavezwa takes it away. Blocked out by Classical. Avery, Derek Omarigi. Thornton's coming back. Garcia Figueroa. Gonzalez. Thornton, the 5 out there for Classical. Adams had to save it. He saved it to Thornton. He gives it to Avery for the layup. For only the second time in the game, Classical gets on the board first. We got foul against Classical. Viscano will get 2 at the line. Classical got the first shot, a 3-pointer by Thornton to take the lead, and it was all downhill after that. Come back with us after this, because it'll be the girls going through Thanksgiving in March. Off the rim, no good. And if you're Antonio Anderson at the next practice, you put everybody at the foul line and shoot 100. That's the 13th foul shot they've missed. Scannon was played well. He's got 11 points. Very quietly, he's got 11. Avery trying to go. Gonzalez. Norton and Avery. Avery shot no good. Badmus takes it away from a couple of Classical players. Inside the Badmus. Well, Viswa was going to the basket. Badmus thought he was going to line up with a 3-point shot from the corner and threw it behind him out of bounds. Gonzalez. Vizcaino reaches in and grabs him, and that'll put Gonzalez at the line for 1-1. So the only negative on the English side are the 7 fouls they've committed. Gonzalez had 5 in the first period. He's got 1 basket since. Garcia Figueroa comes back. That's the first 2 free throws made by Classical in the game. They have it. Off the shot. No good. Badmus tipped it to himself and saved it. And now it got taken away by Avery. And now he bounces it off his foot. Open up the closet door. Whatever can fall out on Classical's head is falling out. They're giving the ball to Classical. There was no question it went off Avery's foot. So Classical gets it back. They got a break there. Gonzalez is going to find himself back at the free throw line. Again, he took it to the basket, got stuck in among that double, triple team. But when they knocked it loose, they got a piece of him. So he's back at the line for 1-1. Needs the first to get the second. Makes them both. Shot no good. Garcia Figueroa with the rebound. Gonzalez gets double teamed. And he tried to dribble through it again and lost it. We mentioned it's a young team, only 3 seniors. Most of them have not played varsity. Strong drive to the basket by Vizcaino. Thornton, one of the few guys getting varsity experience coming back. So Thornton's going to get 1-on-1 at the line. Gonzalez is back. Zion Taylor in the game for Classical. Makes them both. He's got 10. 5 of them in the first period. Ingles just gave it away. And Avery lays it in. Ingles got a little lackadaisical. Thornton pushing it up. Thompson takes a tough 3-point shot. Badmus goes deep. Hustling is Gonzalez. Great hustle by Gonzalez. His team is trailing by 19 points. They had the touchdown pass to Luis Rivera. Walking in, Gonzalez said, the game's not over yet. Caught up and blocked it and knocked it out. The lead was 28. It's now 19. Toscano shot, no good. It's English going to sleep here in the fourth period. They only have 3 points. A 3-point play by Badmus. Now we got a foul against Classical. So both teams will be shooting free throws. Classical will be shooting 2. English will be shooting 1-1. Veswa gets a pick, steps in, can't hit the shot. Gonzalez. He had Omar Rigi up court. Avery throws in a 3. He's got 7 points in a period, and that 28-point lead is down to 16. Now it's English is going stone cold. They got 1 basket here in this fourth period, almost halfway through. Haskell has almost as many points as they had to the first 3. They get more than they had in the first period, 12. And they're only 1 shy of the 14 they had in the first half. They got 13 points. Full court pressure by Classical. They double up. English handles it well. Toscano with a strong drive. He went down. All of a sudden, he came up from the floor, and his hand was loose. He went underneath the defense. He was double or triple covered, but he found a seam and laid it in. It ends a little bit of a drought. He's got all 5 points for English here in this fourth period. Garcia Figueroa saved that. Gonzalez. Again, trying to go one-on-one. Almost lost it. He got knocked out. And Gonzalez goes out. Most coaches will tell you if you pass the ball quickly, keep it moving. You're going to get an open shot. Keep your head up and look and keep moving the basketball. But Classical is trying to do a little too much one-on-one, and it's cost him dearly. Well, Veswa got loose and missed a shot. Razaris missed a shot. 2 chippies, they couldn't make either one. They almost threw it away again. Ten-second violation. They didn't get the ball anywhere near half court. Badman's trying to back his way in. Lefty no good. Avery going behind his back. You don't want to do that against this defense. They block it and take it away. Rivera, that's Lionel Rivera, and Badman's combined to take it away. Underhand layup doesn't go. 3 minutes and counting. Shot up and good by Avery. He's got 9 in this fourth period. The lead is back to 16. Just not enough time left for Classical. 8 up. The 28-point lead got it down to 16. Tipped and knocked out by Vizcaino. Now they're saying went out off Classical. Veswar against Gonzalez. Did everything but put the ball in the hole. Out in front, Darren Omarici lays it in. All of a sudden the lead is 14. English with 5 points in the period. Just not enough time for Classical. Boy, they made a run. English went stone cold. Classical started to hit some shots, especially Avery. 9 points in this fourth period. .201 left in this Thanksgiving battle, as I call it. Badmus gingerly going to the sideline. He went down. They're hoping he's okay. Abdul Bar is coming in to replace him. Classical led once, 3-0 on a 3-point shot by Thornton to start the game. English went on all kinds of runs in the first period, opening up a 7-point lead. Held Classical to 2 points in the second period, built the lead up to 17. Went on a 15-4 run to get it to 28. And now a 17-5 run. It's got the lead to 14. Off the rim, no good. Garcia Figueroa with another rebound. Inside. Blocked. Barr wouldn't let Garcia Figueroa get anywhere near the basket. A minute and a half and counting. As we mentioned, English is going to go to 4-0. Classical will drop to 3-2. Vizcaino gets hit on the way to the basket. He's really played well. With the 2 shots and the lane being cleared, both coaches can, like Marvin Avery now was calling his team over to have a discussion. You get a few seconds to talk to your team. All the free throws are being shot. And that's another free throw missed. English is lucky this game is not close. They missed 13 free throws. English has 6 points in this fourth period. And Viscano has all of them. And we got a whistle for a time because there's a player down. Viscano went down, but he's okay. Three-point basket by Rosaris. And we got a foul. Gonzalez will be back at the free throw line. Just under a minute left. We invite you to stay tuned as we'll be going back with the girls' version of this game after a brief pause. Two free throws. We got major subs for English. Christian Clark is in the game. Joshua Trans-Tamar is in the game. And going up, Zion Taylor just threw that ball off the glass and in. That gets English into double digits in the fourth period. He just came in the game as Antonio Anderson made a few substitutions. Three-point play by Taylor. He's the seventh scorer for English. Gonzalez is short with a shot. Glasgow will get the ball one more time. Now they get it twice. Gonzalez with the steal. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. I'm not sure what they called. They got Angel Garcia Figueroa for his fifth foul. And Zion Taylor is back at the free throw line, this time for two. They should let him shoot the free throws. He's 2 for 2. He's got 5 points in a matter of seconds. And the lead is back up to 21. They had it down to 14. English can almost run the clock out. Tipped and knocked away. Gonzalez lays it in and gets fouled. English now can hold on to the ball and not take another shot. I don't know if Glasgow will foul. He makes the free throw. Glasgow has 22 points in this fourth period. They only had 23 through 3. So the meeting between The Thanksgiving rivals, English and Classical, goes to English. 63-45 the final score. English had as many as 28. Classical fought all the way back and got it down to 14. And then English finally got it going a little bit in the fourth period with Zion Taylor getting put in the game late in the game. In a matter of seconds, he got 5 in the fourth period, and Vizcaino got 6. And they were able to hold off Classical. Didn't have enough time. And Classical will now go to 3-2. English will go to 4-0 for Classical. Thornton had 10. Avery had 13, 9 of them coming in the fourth period. Darren Omarigi had 2. 9 in the fourth period by Gonzalez as well. Gave him 17. Garcia Figueroa had 4. On the other side, Rivera had 2. Roseras had 5. That's Lionel Rivera. Luis Rivera had 8. Zion Taylor had 5 in a matter of seconds. Piscano had 16. Badmus had 11. Orvezwa had 15. As they spread the scoring out with 8 different scorers for the Bulldogs. They broke that 3-3 tie, went on a run, never trailed after that. They built it up to 7 at the end of 1, 17 at the end of 2. They got it as high as 28 with a 15-4 run in the third period. Classical made a run, getting 1 point shy in the fourth period of what they accumulated in the first 3. They couldn't get any offense going at all. The defense really did a number on the Classical on the Classical offense, and the defense did it for the Bulldogs as they got those many runs, got a big lead, and then held on to win the game 63-45. They stay undefeated in the Greater Boston League. Classical loses for the second time, so Classical 3-2, English 4-0, as English wins it 63-45 over the Classical Rams here at Classical High School on senior night. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.